Welcome back to Scam Rating. Today we're talking about the cell phone virus scams. Often involve a fake warning that tricks users into downloading malicious applications, posing significant security risks. Well, understanding the cell phone virus scams typically manifest as dissipated pop-up messages or alert claims to your device is infected with viruses. Pretty much what you're going to end up seeing is this fake little screen that'll pop up looking like a legitimate, pop-up. And it's going to tell you got like so many viruses in your phone. And then it'll keep popping up, you need to buy this cleanup type app or something like that. Well, I can tell you right now, that's a scam. The one that it pulls up is what it wants you to do, because it'll take you to their people, which you'll end up making a payment or something like that. Once they got your info, then you can kiss most of the money in your bank account goodbye. But the fake virus warnings are common tactic involving a pop-up that appears to be a legitimate system warning stating that your phone is infected with viruses. It may urge you to download a virus removal app. See? Like I said, it's a fake little window that shows up telling you how many viruses you need, to remove out of your phone. And most cleanups and all you can get nowadays, a lot of them are free. And then you got the protective stuff you can get, but hell, just a simple cloud and the drive and all that, if you would back up your phone of all your numbers and everything before this happens, you can do like I did to save my mom's phone, where she was in there getting ready to go into the cleanup that they were suggesting, because every time she tried to back out, it would just put it right back up. There was nothing she could do to get rid of it. I turned around, I took the phone from her, I did a full, a factory reset. Just completely set the phone back to the original standings, and you're like, wait, but then I lose everything. No, you don't. Not with the way that cloud and drive and all that is now. You simply go back to your cloud memory and all, and you can pull it all right back over. Your photos, your phone numbers, whatever you set it to save up, all that comes back. So there's not much to fear on it. I know it does seem like it would be a pain in the butt, but really it's not as hard as it sounds. I did her phone in 20 minutes. Just sitting there going through, getting everything back in was the longest part of the time. But there's other cell phone, scams you gotta watch out for too. One is the text message scams, which scammers may send you a text message that appears to be from a legitimate source, urging you to click or link or provide personal information, like a fake delivery notification or urgent payment request. If you get one of those, just go on Google and call them. Call the actual place. Get transferred to support or whatever, to where you can talk to an actual person that is at that location. And don't use the number that's in the message, because obviously the number that's going to be in that message is going to be the number to the scammers. And then they also got a voice cloning scam, where the scammers can use AI to mimic voices of loved ones, creating convincing scenarios to extract money or personal information. This is where knowing your family comes in really nice, and being there for each other all the time. If something's really wrong or not, because when you hear their voice, just listen to what all they're saying, because a lot of times these people cannot mimic your family member's voice that good. Yeah, they may sound like them, but listen to the words they say. Because the words that your family members say to the words that they'll be saying, I guarantee you there'll be screw-ups in there. They'll say something that sounds off for it. The Protect yourself from these scams. Be skeptical of unsolicited messages. Avoid downloading unknown apps. And use security software. 3 simple deals. But then also too, don't forget to just back up your system in the drive or cloud or whatever that you have for your phone or your tablet. Just make sure to always transfer your data over. It'll be right there, safe and sound, whenever you need it. That way, even when you break your phone, you're like, oh man, I gotta put all this stuff back in. No, you don't, because you got the cloud or you got one of those systems. Well, on these scams, obviously, I can't see the person and be there in person with them, and I wasn't allowing them to get my parents' personal information, so I didn't actually get that far with them, but I will give it to them. I'll put this scam in a rating of at least 8, pushing on 9, because I mean, the way it looks whenever you get that message of a virus coming through, it does look legit. I mean, I've lost one phone to it already, but luckily I didn't have no serious info on there. I was young then. I didn't pay the bills or anything like that, so there was no info for them to get from me back then. So, I mean, back then it wasn't as much of a threat, but being an adult and everything, with a lot of your personal info and money situated on your phones nowadays, and even the location of your kids and all through parent tracking devices and all. I wouldn't want them to know where my kids were. But this has been another exciting episode of Scam Rating. And like I said, this scam gets a rating of about 8, pushing a 9. Because, I mean, it gets you. It has gotten quite a few people, especially the way it tries to keep you in that app, where every time you back out, it just throws it right back up. I mean, you gotta be quick to getting into your settings and getting down there and doing a factory reset. But it is possible. You can do it. Y'all have a great day.